Firefighting in Canada this week is brought to you by VFIS of Canada, a division of CVIS Incorporated, Canada's largest insurer of firefighters. This week, the fire department in Oshawa, Ontario, recently welcomed 8 new recruits. Fire Chief Derrick Clark shares how the recruitment process has changed during COVID-19. Then, the BC Burn Fund is providing free access to trauma-aware clinicians for first responders. And in her most recent article for Firefighting in Canada magazine, Saryeddine, the Executive Director of the Canadian Association of Fire Chiefs, provides tips for understanding and working with researchers. Last week, the fire department in Oshawa, Ontario welcomed its latest group of recruits since COVID-19 measures were announced. Fire Chief Derrick Clark said the department revamped their typical recruitment schedule and process to comply with current regulations. He said they condensed many of the classwork sessions and are allowing for a more practical, hands-on approach that will allow recruits to learn through mentorship while on the job with their assigned crews.
We covered off the core essentials of our program, but we looked at areas where we could reduce delivery times or parts of the subject that maybe we could deliver on shift so we didn't have to deliver them right now.
He explained the department will review the program and revisit some of the topics that were condensed once the pandemic is over.
The training division is going to keep in touch with these folks. They're going to pop in and review them and test their skills. So it's kind of an ongoing process to pick up the slack where we normally would cover it off in a complete recruit training package. It's kind of a hybrid system, but I think it's going to be effective, and so far we've had nothing but positives come out of it. So I think we're in the right direction with it.
Their 8 new recruits were welcomed with a ceremony last week that accommodated physical distancing. Clark said the ceremony was held in one of their larger recreation facilities to allow for physical distancing, and each recruit was screened prior to the event. The ceremony was taped and provided to recruits to allow them to share the moment with loved ones. Clark said the ceremony was very well received. To read the full Q&A on Oshawa's recruiting process with Chief Derrick Clark, visit firefightingincanada.com. While mental health has been top of mind in the fire service for quite some time, the COVID-19 pandemic has brought the potential for increased mental illness. Seeing the increased need for mental health resources, the BC Burn Fund will be providing free access to trauma-aware clinicians for emergency responders through an initiative coined the Resilience Without Barriers Fund. So far, $5,500 has been raised to cover the cost of online mental health treatment sessions. The Burn Fund says donations of $105 can provide 1 hour of counseling. The BC Professional Firefighters Association, which operates the fund, said the goal is to raise $25,000 or more. Research plays a key role in determining policy and practice. It's important to ensure you know how to assess a study's value properly. In the May edition of Firefighting in Canada magazine, Saryeddine, Executive Director of the Canadian Association of Fire Chiefs, details critical questions to ask a researcher. In the article, Saryeddine explains even the best research, which is often based on bodies of accumulated knowledge and not a single study, always has limitations. She explores some questions that might be helpful for chiefs who are in conversations with researchers or who may be assisting in collaborations on a single study or analyzing an article. Some questions useful to ask are, what was the goal or research question? What cautions and limitations should I use in interpreting your research? Is there reason to believe this is a causal relationship? And are there reasons to believe this research is generalizable? For the full article and to learn more about interpreting research, visit firefightingincanada.com. Thanks again to VFIS of Canada, a division of CVIS Incorporated, Canada's largest insurer of firefighters. Stay tuned for our next episode on Friday, May 22nd.